Imagine the most feared army in world history, the Mongols, riding across continents, destroying kingdoms from China to Persia. An unstoppable force that had never lost a major battle until they met an African king. This is the story of Sultan Baybars, the African warrior who rose from slavery to become the man who defeated the Mongols and changed world history forever. By the 13th century, the Mongol Empire was like a storm sweeping across the earth. Cities burned, armies collapsed, millions were killed. No kingdom, not China, not Russia, not Persia, could stand against the Mongol war machine. Their warriors were legendary. Fast horse archers, ruthless tactics, lightning-fast attacks, and a reputation for destruction. Every nation feared them, and after conquering the Middle East, the Mongols turned their eyes toward North Africa. If they succeeded, the entire African continent would fall. But Africa had a defender they were not prepared for. Baybars was not born a king, he wasn't born powerful, and he wasn't even born free. He began life somewhere in the African region around the Black Sea or Nile corridor. Sources differ, but one thing is agreed. He was enslaved as a child and sold into the Mamluk warrior system. But the Mamluks were different. They trained enslaved boys to become elite soldiers, the best cavalry in the Islamic world. Baybars rose quickly, fierce in battle, brilliant strategist, loyal to his brothers, fearless on horseback. Soon he became a general, then a leader, then the ruler of Egypt and Syria, a man who went from slave to sultan, a king forged by war. In 1260, the Mongols launched a massive invasion into the Middle East. They destroyed Baghdad, killed hundreds of thousands, and defeated every army sent against them. Their next target was Egypt, the heart of North Africa. But to reach it, they had to pass through a valley in modern-day Palestine, a place called Ain Jalut. There, Baybars waited. He knew the Mongols were strong, but he also knew something they didn't. The desert belonged to him. At dawn, Baybars deployed his forces in a way the Mongols had never expected. He used the terrain, the valleys, the cliffs, everything, to his advantage. Then he executed his most dangerous plan, the fake retreat. The Mamluks pretended to run away. The Mongols chased them aggressively, believing they had already won. But it was a trap. From the hills, hidden Mamluk cavalry exploded into the battlefield, arrows raining from every direction, swords flashing in the desert sun, war cries echoing through the valley. For the first time in their empire's history, the Mongols panicked. Their lines broke. Their cavalry collapsed. Their commander was killed. The impossible had happened. The Mongols were defeated by an African-led army. Baybars didn't just win a battle. He stopped the greatest military threat the world had ever seen. If he had failed, the Mongols would have marched into Egypt, across North Africa, and possibly into West Africa. But because of Baybars, Africa was safe. His victory changed world history. Empires that believed the Mongols were divine and unstoppable now realized they could bleed. And they did. Baybars proved that a child sold into slavery can rise to rewrite the fate of nations. Today, Baybars is remembered as one of the greatest military commanders in history, a protector of Africa, a genius of war, a king forged from nothing, and the man who did what no one else in the world had ever done. He stopped the Mongols,